Hey guys, Danezzyy here. Just to give you a quick update about the three main guns that I use when I go out to play. As you can see, they look pretty nice, and I spent a lot of time making them just the way I like. Uh, the gun on my left, which is the G4 Blazing Hog, is the one I use the most, and the one on the right is actually my girlfriend's gun, which I built for her, so whenever she comes out to play. All these are, I would say, very customized, I guess. They all have MOSFET systems, upgraded motors. The SCAR in the middle actually has no stock internal parts. Actually, everything has been changed, and I don't normally use this SCAR too much because it's pretty heavy and there is a slight feeding problem, which I don't think I can overcome. But starting from the middle, that one has the Raptor, AWS Raptor X120. The one on the left has the Raptor X130, and on the left is the BTC Chimera. It has the BTC Chimera in it. So I'll just do a quick shooting review and just go over what I have in the gun. So I'll go over the first gun that I ever got, which is this dboys SCAR here. My girlfriend brought me this for my birthday, and ever since then I started playing airsoft. She bought me this, it's a dboys SCAR, if you don't know, and I will list all the internal upgrades in here because there are a lot. There are no stock internal parts inside this gun anymore. I've completely rebuilt it because, you know, let's be honest, dboys is not the best, I guess, manufacturer of guns, and even with that being said, I think the hop-up design still gives me some feeding problems. I actually get a misfeed or double feed sometimes, so yeah. But the most important thing, I guess, in this gun is it runs a Lonex A2 motor, matrix 6.03 barrel, and the nicest thing is the AWS Raptor MOSFET, which is the X120 model. I am running a Firefox 11.1 light poly on here. So just to give you an idea of the rate of fire, or I don't have rate of fire, I'm sorry, I mean trigger response. I run all 3-round bursts on all my guns because I don't like to go full auto. That's semi. That's 3-round. Sorry, let me try this again. 3-round. Semi. There you have it. Very first gun I ever got. Externally has a GMP M3 light, stock grip that comes with, stock barrel extension, M4 birdcage flash hider. I guess what you want to know is this is the replica EOTech XPS Op Mod. It's really nice, actually. The color is kind of off for me, but it matches this upper really nicely, so I've actually threw this one on here. Other than that, everything else is pretty much stock externally. Okay, I guess the second thing I have, this is actually not the second gun I ever got, but this is actually my girlfriend's gun. I wanted to save the best for last, which is actually my gun, so I'll do this second. Let's start externally. From the front, it's an Element SCAR type flash silencer. Just screws on using a SCAR flash hider. Usually this is how I run it. At least my girlfriend runs it. Nice and short and stubby because she's not the tallest person in the world, so it's something nice and compact while still shooting pretty hard is what she likes. So when I like to play, I like to run it with the silencer because I think it just looks cooler, and airsoft is like 80% looks. I have a Cree M3 flash hider. Sorry, what am I saying? I have a Cree C8 light. This is about 600, 700 lumens, I think. Pressure switch that sometimes kind of works, kind of flaky sometimes. Pretty heavy. Magpul MBA sights, a AMP T1 replica sight. This one's really nice because it has that red tint on there. I have I guess I'll go on this side, a Noveske Diplomat barrel, the white one, and actually I have a 1-inch counterclockwise, or sorry, 1-inch barrel extension here because this one's, I want to sit kind of flush with it, but I decided to actually poke out the threading just a little bit more, so I put this 1-inch extension here. I have a Magpul RVG. I like this thing a lot. It's really light. I wish I bought the tan one instead, but the black one does show off pretty nice. These are Magpul E-mags. I put grip tape on them because I think it looks kind of cool, but they're not really practical because they scratch up your guns pretty quick. So, but they do add quite a bit of grip in there. As you can see, this is on a G&G e-bike custom body. Has that ugly logo. No offense, e-bike, I love you guys, but the logo is not that great. Has a Tango down style grip I got from my G4. It has a matrix crane stock, so I can fit a nunchuck battery in there, because before I runs a full M16 stock, but I run a 11.1 Danezzyy battery, I think 11.1 Danezzyy battery, and internally it's mostly stock except for the Matrix 3000, I guess Matrix Magnum motor, AWS X130 MOSFET, of course the tightbore barrel, but everything else is stock. Gears, piston head, cylinder, all that stock. So just to give you an idea of my trigger response that I have on here. So here's on semi, and 3 round. Semi. And there you have it. This is my, I guess, G&G custom SBR, Noveske SBR. I don't know what to call it. Doesn't really have a name for it. Girlfriend's gun. That's all I'll nickname it. Girlfriend's gun. My pride and joy, my main gun. My girlfriend actually bought this gun as a surprise, but ever since then I really like this gun and I've been using it ever since. I've completely built this gun the way I like it. It does not have the blowback. This is a G4 A2 Blazing Hog. Starting from the front, it's the Noveske flash hider. Okay. A Cree 501B flashlight with a NC Star offset mount. That's with the pressure switch here. Magpul sights, Tango down grip, Magpul XTM rail covers, a replica EOTech XPS 3-2, I think. So it has the buttons on the sides here. What else? This has a madbull MK18 rail system. Running my 10P mag, the only 10P mag I have, on a G4 body. MOE grip, as you can see here, most of the people already know what's on this gun just by taking a look at it. I did take paint thinner or acetone and try to wipe off that logo, the GI logo. It's not the nicest logo in the world, but yeah. So internally, this runs a madbull 300mm 6.03 barrel, stock gears, actually SHS cylinder head, spring, and I think that's it. And a Lonex A2 motor with a BTC Chimera MOSFET. I really like this MOSFET. It makes my gun shoot pretty dang fast. Here is its trigger response on semi, which I actually prefer AWS and BTC over ASCU. It's just a personal preference. I find that they're just more reliable. So here's semi. It goes. And 2-round bursts I have on here because it allows for that kind of programming. So 2-round bursts. there you have it. Although it says, it feels like it's, something's wrong with the, was it the cylinder? It sounds like it's making a really muffled noise. Here's the pop. If I pull it fast enough, it starts to become really muffled, which I think has something to do with the compression or something. I don't know, but since it hasn't broken on me, and the FPS is kind of where I want it, or shooting around 350, I'll just keep it the way it is. Until it breaks, of course, and then I'll have to fix it. But right now, BTC Chimera is a kind of a pain to get into the stock, so I'll just shoot it on semi. Not looking for accuracy, just to show you how it shoots. Got some feeding issues there. Oh, need to wind it, that's why. So that's the dboys, and I'll show you 3-round burst. I need to wind it better. It's okay. That's my dboy scar. Let's see. Next up is my girlfriend's Noveske SBR. Shoot that one on semi. And then 3-round. There's 3-round, and here's semi. Clear it. Okay, great. Noveske SBR. That's how it performs. And finally, my favorite gun, my G4 A2. Sorry, having some feeding issues with this mag here. Forgot to wind it before I shot, but here you go. On semi. Oh, that's alright. Turn off my hop up. There you go. There's 2-round. And semi. So there you have it, my 3 main guns that I use.